slightly smelly. Yay! So oyster number 1. Not sure on the colours. Okay, so quite a nice louder pop there. Yes, Joan, it will. There's your mother of pearls. There is a little bit of a pearl blister there, but there's definitely no pearls there. And in here, you've got a pastel yellow. So pastel yellow to start with. Moving on to oyster number 2. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearls. So again, there's no pearls on that side. And there's no more in that one. You are twinning. Twinning with gold pearls. Now, one of them, this one here, is a 2-tonal gold. So you can see twin number 1 is lighter and darker gold there. Twin number 2 is more of a slightly smaller, ever so slightly darker gold. So number 1 is 2-tonal and larger. Number 2 is slightly smaller, slightly darker. Oyster number 3. Light pop there. And there's no more in that one. I'm just going to move that piece of shell out the way, so it's just a piece of shell there. We do have a darker pearl here. He looks like he may be a darker chocolate. And he's a 2-tonal dark, so almost black morphing into the lighter chocolate, so almost like a tiger eye pearl there. Your next oyster. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh, and he's just popped out down the bottom. We've got a brighter autumn peach. And there's no more in that one. Now your autumn peach, he does look like he's a slightly funky shape here. So he's not fully rounded. And of course, if there's anything you're not happy with here, Amy, we can swap it at the end for you. So autumn peach, if you look there, can you see towards the top there, slightly thinner, slightly almost like more of a point. Colour-wise though, he's a gorgeous, brighter autumn peach. 2 oysters to go, so moving on to your next one. Lighter pop again. There's your mother of pearl. Now it's quite mucky in this one. You can tell when something's slightly smelly because I stopped talking. But you are twinning. Sorry, when something's slightly whiffy, I sort of stop talking to minimise my breathing. Oh, now twinning with chocolate bronze pearls. However, both of these are funky shapes. This one is more of a oval, so it's not fully round. It's almost squished slightly. So chocolate bronze oval. So that's twin number one. Twin number two is an egg-shaped pearl. I mean, he is an egg. So somebody said earlier that that peach could be an egg. This one is an egg shape. So chocolate bronze egg. So that's pearl number two. I don't know if we can try and make it so you can see it there. Look at him. And then let's move on to your last oyster. Sorry, I had to move that kitchen towel away there. So your last oyster, Amy, and then I'll go through all of the colours again for you. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Oh, flying. And you have triples. So 3 pearls in your last oyster, my lovely. So let's go through these colours and then I'll go through everything again for you. Of course, Amy, if there's any colours you'd like to swap, we can definitely do that for you. So just let me know when you know. So you've got a 2-tonal watermelon, so lighter and brighter watermelon shade. A silver bells, which is a gorgeous darker silver, and then a 2-tonal gold. So similar to your golds at the top, this one being a 2-tonal gold. So twinning golds at the top, twinning chocolates, and a triple watermelon, silver bells and gold. Then you've got a pastel yellow, a 2-tonal tiger eye, and a autumn peach. Amy, I'll definitely need to know which one you'd like on one of your items of jewellery. Then with your pendant, you can choose whether you have the pearl on or off the jewellery, so that's going to be up to you. Colour wise, if you'd like to swap any, we can do so, or if you would prefer, you can take a screenshot and then email me your choices across if that would help. So it's going to be completely up to you. I'm going to run them through the board, but let me know what you would like to do. So single pearls first. Lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Tiger eye is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Oh, sorry, he is a 6, so slightly smaller there. And the autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. Then gold twins. Twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. So they are different sizes there, but they definitely do look the different sizes. The more squished chocolate twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And the egg-shaped pearl number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5, so they're different sizes. Watermelon's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6. Sorry, he is a 6.5. Silver bells is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Can we have a periwinkle, Smurf blue, new purple, new watermelon, and a bright sunshine yellow? You can. Which ones would you like to swap out for those? So sunshine yellow. And then we're going to have a... Oh, I've done it in the wrong order. So Smurf blue, periwinkle, new purple, and the new watermelon. So which 5 would you like to swap out if you're happy with all of these? So the periwinkle is